All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the Sharpen filter. So what I'm going to do is close out 07 render filter. Let's do file new. Whoop, that file open. Let's do file new. And we're going to do photo. And let's do a landscape image. I'm going to hit create. And not an image, but a preset. And then we're going to do file save as. We'll call this 08 Sharpen Filter. Okay. Save that. Now I'm going to head over to Firefox and I'm going to go to Google and let's type in the Grand Canyon Skywalk. Okay, now I'm going to go to images and we're going to go to kind of a clear, let's see if there's a clear image that we can use. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so okay, that's a cool picture. So let's right click on that, save the image, and I'll hit save. And I'm going to open it in the Explorer here and right click on it, open it in Photoshop. Okay, there you go. All right, so now I'm going to hit Control A, Control C, and I'm going to paste it in here. And then we're going to do filter, sharpen, and we're going to do shake reduction. Okay, so there isn't much shake stands, right? So if it's going to, okay, there we go. Okay, it's still rendering. Okay, then let me do smooth in. It's very delayed, I'll say that. Okay. Let's hit OK on this. Yes, I'm going to discard the unfinished estimate. I'm going to hit yes. Because, like I said, this effect is taking a long time to render, which I didn't really do that much to it, but this is kind of a CPU intensive effect. So I apologize. I want to keep the video rolling because I want you to see what it does when you're using these effects. So keep it in real time here. So I'm going to let it render out here real quick. But you can see as it's rendering here, I'll talk a little bit about what it adjusted. And from this image to this, I can see where it added a sharpen filter to it. It sharpened this area right here because this was not as crisp when I brought it in. And it sharpened these as well. Like it just made them really pop out a lot. So it adds a lot to the image. And this is a gorgeous picture that they took. Compliments to the photographer who took a picture of this because that looks phenomenal. Okay, so now I'm going to Control S to save this. And let's look at the original. Okay, so okay, there we go. So I'm going to do filter. Let's do sharpen. Okay, so that just will just add the sharpen filter to it. Okay, now if I do filter and we do sharpen and we do sharpen edges, same thing. It just adds to it, right? And then if we do sharpen more, that really, wow, it hurts my eyes to look at that. Let's Control Z to undo that. You can see even with this one, it really kind of distorts the image. So I'm going to Control Z to go all the way back. And then let's do filter, sharpen, and let's do smart sharpen, right? So with this, we have a little more control. We can turn down the the sharpening of the image. You can just do a little bit. We can do radius, which really, wow, okay. Reduce noise, okay. But it really kind of distorts the image a lot. We can do lens blur, Gaussian blur, motion blur. We can do shadows, so we can do fade amount. Let's really jack this thing, okay? Let's do radius, highlights. I'm just kind of maximize it out and just see what it looks like. Okay, I mean, that isn't bad. Like I said, it changes everything on the image, but again, this is a filter. That's the idea, is we're adding effects. So let's do unsharp mask. We can do, 500%, drop it down, do the radius, threshold, etc. I'll hit OK. And that's all I have for the Sharpen filter. So thanks for watching. Make sure to save your document. If you see this star here, hit File, Save, or Control S to save so you don't lose your work. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.